What's up, Daryl and Warner? This is the Swolverine, the effing machine, Mr. GMSI himself, Brian Cage. I mean, who better? You already know the answer to that question. And if you don't, that is nobody. Giving you guys a shout out on your podcast, Covalent. And I appreciate you guys being big fans, big supporters, and the best is yet to come. All right, guys, take care.
Hey, Daryl and Werner. I just want to say thank you so much for being a fan and watching NWA and being super supportive of that. Hey, everybody, this is Camille Brickhouse, and you're listening to Covalent TV.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, La Boricua Badass, the brightest star in the sky, the greatest that beat the greatest, La Boricua Badass, the flavor gang leader, and you're watching Covalent TV.
All right, we are rounding up the big year of 2024, getting ready to go into 2025. And we had to go ahead and get ourselves nice and prepared and lean right on in on a show that comes on a Monday. And it just so happened to be, y'all know what's going on. So I got to tell them, welcome to your WWE Raw Live Review. This is your boy, Mr. Stark, saying,
Big Dub.
we're going to work on your fucking timing. We're going to work on your goddamn timing. But y'all. And the alert box going to have to go off for us. It's going to have to go off for a second. If you haven't paid attention to what I've titled the stream, I would recommend that you take the opportunity to do so now. I would recommend that you take the opportunity to do so right now, because you know what? I did something that I normally don't do before we go into these WWE shows, because there's no reason to, not because we don't want to or we're biased, but I tried to go into this show with a little bit of optimism. I tried to go, maybe they want to put their best foot forward marching into Netflix. And, you know, I had it wasn't a lot of hope. It was maybe not even the size of a damn pumpkin seed, but it was a little fraction of minor, just a little bit of hope. And I should have known better, because I said to myself, WWE is complacent with maintaining the status quo. And it is what it is. I expected no less. Man, this company doesn't have a fucking clue. And we're going to explain exactly how by explaining the monopoly. That was a bar. Clue, monopoly. If you played board games as a child, then you know what that meant. If you didn't, you probably had a shitty childhood, and I fucking hate you. All right. So, guys, y'all have a job to do, man. The moment y'all step foot in this motherfucker, man, is being a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. And unless you are a part of the team, you don't need to be a part of Lions gang. You need to be focused on the damn stream. All right. All right, guys.
Sharing the stream.
All right, guys. Let's get this shit popping, man. Y'all know what to do. I just told y'all what to do. I laid down every single goddamn rule that we have here, man. That's light work. And also no skipping ahead. Don't forget about that, guys. Don't forget about that. That is one of the easiest things to remember. Okay? Now, guys, we know we have a job to do as well going into 2025, and this is a job that won't change going into 2025. We're going to bring you beautiful people the news, hold one special accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that is just what we do here at Covalent TV. All right, Werner, I'm going to go ahead and put you to the test. I'm going to make you look away from whatever you're looking away from, because you couldn't be bothered because you're on a live
I'm
show.
sharing the stream.
Okay, all right, just checking, motherfucker. All right, let's go ahead and get into the news.
Dear Lord. Apparently the Young Bucks gave an interview today talking about how they were not supposed to be tag team champions for a long time. Tony Khan couldn't make up his mind. Creative changed 4 or 5 times, and they weren't going to give up the belts until they had an amazing match with Zay and Gwen at Wrestle Dream. Then Tony was okay with it. Why are we waiting so long?
I didn't like that story. Not because you said it or anything like that. I didn't like the actual basis of the story. Because why now? Why now? Bucks, like, why now?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, Private Party's tag team title reign hasn't hit enough of a stride to where, like, you could have came out in an interview and said this just yet. I would have kind of waited until their tag title reign kind of hit a stride.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the timing of this. I did not like the timing of this. And then to what you just said,
Mm-hmm.
way to expose the creative process in AEW.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that made the AEW creative process look good?
Not in the slightest.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about that story. That one confused the shit out of me when I saw it come through. And yeah, I facepalm. Robert put a facepalm emoji. Yeah, I facepalm because I was like, why now? And why just randomly expose the creative process in AEW? It made Tony Khan almost come off as a guy that, like, he tells people, I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do this, but then doesn't. You kind of made Tony Khan not look like a man of his word.
Right.
I don't think they realized that. And I think they've been in the business way too fucking long to fall for gotcha questions.
Or they just don't give a shit anymore.
I think if they didn't give a shit, they'd probably be going the same path as the Lucha Brothers right now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just my personal belief. But
yeah,
no, I just think that for whatever reason or another, they got caught with a gotcha question. Which, again, at your advanced years in the business, how are you still getting caught with gotcha questions? It's really confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Either way it goes, it's a very and utterly confusing story. I mean, congratulations to Private Party. It took long enough for them to get the tag titles, and hopefully their tag title reign picks up some steam, and the tag division can pick up some steam again. That's the hope. But why make Tony Khan look like such an inept fuck?
I don't get it.
It was so random.
I mean, Tony's been so good to them this entire time.
Yeah.
And you're doing this now.
Okay, so you see my side of it too. Like, why now?
Mm-hmm. Why now?
Like, you couldn't wait like a year or two, or like after you're retired, or like you now?
I wonder if there's cracks in the relationship between Tony, the Bucks, and Kenny. Like, all three are just fractured right now.
Now that I would not doubt. You know why? Because the Young Bucks are not the focal point of AEW anymore.
Right.
Kenny Omega is not the focal point of AEW anymore.
Right.
And Tony Khan, from recent stories we've personally heard, it's hard to get a hold of Tony Khan mentally when it comes to his creative. Not get a hold of him just like, reaching out to him and letting him know what you want creatively, but like it's a problem that between his brain and actually doing what people are proposing.
Right.
Which we gave him shit for. We said that's a Vince McMahon trait and he needs to get rid of that ASAP.
I mean, it's kind of telling that Kenny's making his return in Japan.
Yeah, it's something to it, and I thought about that, but I was gonna wait until after Wrestle Dynasty and Wrestle Kingdom to kind of like give my opinion on that.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna wait until after that because I want to see how Kenny is presented and the Bucks are presented. Like if the Bucks are presented in a way that like, you know, they're like superstars and then they go over there and they perform at a high level again, and that'll be very telling to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Kenny Omega off rip just has a 5-star classic, that's gonna be kind of telling. Because what difference would a month have made?
None.
You see what I'm saying?
None whatsoever.
Like you could have started the Kenny Moxley thing now.
Yep.
You could have started the Kenny, you know, the Kenny motherfucking Okada thing a month ago.
Yep.
So what difference would a month have made in his health? It's some pieces missing. It's like buying a puzzle and it says 500 pieces and then you get to the end of it and you like, it's 2 pieces missing.
Yeah.
Some ain't right here.
Something's weird.
Yeah. What difference? Like, why wait until World's End to set up Kenny versus Okada? It wasn't like they did anything physical.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't feel like going to speculation corner at this moment. Like I said, I'm gonna wait until after Wrestle Dynasty and Wrestle Kingdom because it's something that needs to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that definitely needs to be talked about. And I hope and I pray, and I mean to the gods in heaven, that this doesn't mean 2 or 3 years from now, Kenny and the Bucks finally do make that jump over to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all have heard of the greenhouse effect, correct?
Yep.
I think AEW is creating the grass is greener effect in pro wrestling. Where everybody goes there, and then once they get there, they all of a sudden think, oh, the grass is greener everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that? Why is that? This is our last show of 2024. We're gonna cook tonight. Why is that? Why does everybody who signs with AEW all of a sudden get there and they have the grass is greener fucking syndrome?
Who backstage is creating that environment?
Exactly. There you go. Now we picking up. There we go. There's somebody back there that's telling these wrestlers, go to WWE. We know who it was with the Lucha Brothers. We know who it was.
Mm-hmm.
We found the culprit. The culprit outed himself.
Mm-hmm.
But like with your American-born and Canadian-born wrestlers, who's back there telling them this shit? Who's in their ear? You need to find the mole. You need to find the person that is doing all of this and sending all of these wrestlers to a company where their careers are going to be put in a fucking blender. Leading the lambs to slaughter is the saying. Go ahead, Warren.
How many friends left does Cody have in AEW? Because there's your moles.
Come on, bro. Hold on real quick, Warner. Matthew Shelton, dog. No free fucking promo.
Oh, come on.
Jesus goddamn Christ. If you want to go watch a show that he's on or watch something that he's involved in, go do that. But don't bring that fucking shit here. We trying to get ourselves right now, algorithm. We trying to put our message out there. I don't give a fuck about what anybody else got going on. Because then when people start getting packed up, then it's going to be, oh, y'all are shook. Y'all are sensitive. Y'all are this. Y'all are that. No, we told y'all this politely. We ain't doing no free promo or free publicity for nobody who ain't helping us. If you ain't helping us in any way, don't put their name in our comment section. Don't plug their shows. Don't tag us in nothing that they fucking said. It's really simple. Because y'all don't go into other streams and do this.
Nope.
And I dare y'all to lie and say y'all do. Bullshit. Stop doing that shit. For the love of fuck. God damn. I could see if we was one of them podcasts that had admins that delete every fucking comment. No, we let y'all come in here and comment pretty much whatever the hell y'all want. And we have a couple little simple ass rules and motherfuckers want to be like, fuck you. Cut that shit out. Y'all act like y'all ain't never had boundaries in y'all goddamn lives. Y'all act like y'all ain't never been told what to do in y'all damn lives. Fuck. That's the last time I'm going to say it. I'm going to start packing people up. Call me sensitive. Call me what you want. Create a burner to try and troll the stream. We going to pack that up too.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all going to learn to follow fucking rules. Until we get to where we going, and even then, y'all still going to follow the rules. Because y'all don't go into other shows and do that bullshit. Stop. I've said it nicely too many fucking times. Y'all starting to get on my goddamn nerves with that bullshit. Fuck. But as I was saying, it's somebody back there that is giving bad information. Somebody back there that is telling these wrestlers, hey, look, this grass over here is brown, man. It ain't going to be watered for a long time. Man, just go over to WWE, get you a bag, you know, they'll treat you right. You don't got to worry about none of this backstage bullshit with Tony or anybody. It's somebody saying this to these wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only exception to the rule, honestly, is Chody. Because I think Chody always wanted to go back.
Yes.
I think Chody always wanted to go back. Chody was using AEW as a vanity project, which is why, hold on, wait a minute. I just figured it out at the end of 2024, man.
Hmm.
That's why people view AEW as a vanity project. Chody.
Yeah.
That's why. Why did it take me so long to figure this bullshit out? That's why people, God fucking damn it. It ain't because of Tony's dad. It's because of Chody treating it like a fucking vanity project. Making himself the most important figure in AEW. Oh, I just put this shit together. Oh, man, I just put this shit together. Wow. Thanks, Chody.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man. God damn, dude.
The gift that keeps on giving.
And that's why and that's why people deflected and said, oh, it's Tony Khan's dad and Tony Khan that make it a vanity project. No. Because y'all weren't saying that before Chody went back to WWE.
Right.
I remember it. Y'all were saying, oh, Cody makes it look like a vanity project. Cody and Tony are in cahoots to make this a vanity project. Right. Okay. I'm on to you weirdos. But whoever that person is backstage, I ask of you one thing, because I know some of y'all got to be watching this show. I ask of you, if you're going to do that, and you're insistent upon telling these young wrestlers, these young impressionable wrestlers, the grass is green on the other side, go over there, get your bag, get your NXT developmental package, go ahead and do whatever you do, or get ID'd, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not telling them the downsides. Because, Werner, that's the key to being a great mole. You sell somebody on something, you tell them the pertinent information, but leave out very, very, very important details.
Yeah.
You do everything but include detail. When has a mole ever had detail?
Never.
Like,
they just get bits and pieces.
Yeah, don't be a mole and say, I'd rather you be a whistleblower. I'd rather you give all the information. Give the whole information. Don't just give tidbits of it like a mole. Because that's what it seems like whoever is backstage at AEW is doing. They're like, oh, yeah, I heard they giving people bags to jump right now. But leaving out the fact that your creative is going to be absolute garbage.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get to go to WrestleMania. Leaving out the fact you're going to be watching it from a fucking skybox. I'm looking at you,
You got to kiss the ring first.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Julia.
Yeah.
Everybody was freaking out when they saw Julia at WrestleMania. I'm like, oh, she debuted? No, it was a picture of her Triple H in a skybox. I was like, oh. And I was there, and I'm like, oh, I must have missed it. Did I miss Julia's debut?
Nope. She was just sitting next to William Regal at NXT too.
Okay.
And where is she now? She on the main roster?
No, dude.
Oh.
Warren, it's time to get unpopular going into 2025, man. Like I said, we gonna play the game and keep that same energy. Okay. For everybody that was so geeked that Stephanie and Julia signed to NXT, where's all that excitement right now?
Gone.
Do you know why it's gone?
Because she went to WWE.
Okay. Now, within the realm of WWE, do we also know why it's gone?
Because she's not playing ball?
No, because they haven't done anything worthwhile with either one of them. Like, okay. Right now, who is the NXT Women's Champion, Warner?
Roxanne Perez.
Okay. Who defeated Julia in her debut, Warner?
Roxanne Perez.
Okay. Now, who's the same person that people were saying is going to be NXT Women's Champion upon her debut?
That would be the Drones.
So why are they pretending that we created the narrative and that we were the ones moving too fast and saying that Julia should be a champion? Why did they pretend that we were the ones tripping?
Because they love to project nonsense.
But they were the one that created that narrative, correct?
Correct.
They're
going to project that we did it versus them.
They were the
they're
ones
better
saying
than
that. Yeah, Warner, they were the ones saying that. They were the ones.
I know they were saying that, but I'm saying they're projecting that they didn't say it and that we said it.
Okay, so let me tell you what that sounds like to me. And this is the energy I'm gonna have with you drones going into 2025, just so you know. So y'all really not gonna want to watch the streams. If you are a drone, you really not gonna want to watch our streams. So if that's the case, Warner, if that is indeed true, all of what we just said is indeed true.
Mm-hmm.
Who's controlling the narrative in this situation?
WWE.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Mm-hmm.
So for every wrestler that signs to that company that is the big new prospect, the hottest thing since fucking the sun, right?
Yep.
WWE is creating these narratives.
Yes.
And then they're destroying them through their fan base.
Yes.
Oh, man, we getting surgical. Last review of 2024, and we getting fucking surgical in this house tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It almost sounds like it's, I don't know, Werner, what does that sound like? That sounds like one of those things. I don't know. What is it? What does that sound like?
Surgical stream.
No. What we just described. That sounds like a machine.
Oh.
That sounds like a machine. Okay. And based off of everything we just said, whenever people step into this machine, what typically happens to their careers?
It goes bye-bye. It gets shredded in the machine.
And who do they blame for all of this?
They blame the wrestler or the fans.
Wow. You mean the machine turns on itself?
Yes, it does.
Wow. Okay. So now with that said, how long before we see the WWE universe cannibalize itself?
Ooh.
See, we getting surgical tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, it's surgical tonight, baby. Oh, it's surgical tonight. Let's fucking do it.
That is a good question. When will they?
That is a very good question. I'm not even trying to brag on myself, but that's a phenomenal question.
Like 6 months?
Because we stopped asking the question of who. Who's going to make them cannibalize themselves? We stopped asking that question because we've seen so many people enter the machine and exit destroyed.
Yeah. So now we know it's the machine.
Yeah. So we stopped saying who's going to be that wrestler that changes the machine.
Mm-hmm.
I hate saying this because looking at him now, it makes you so sad. But you want to know who everybody thought was going to be that guy to take down the Machine? He was on the show tonight. Or who am I talking about?
Drew McIntyre.
No. Damn, man, you was on the ball and then you dropped it 2 times. CM Punk. Everybody thought that CM Punk was going to be that guy. So even the one guy that was supposed to be designated and ordained to take down the Machine is now just a cog in the fucking machine. So we stop asking the question of who's going to be that person to take down the Machine. Because if Vince McMahon, being a fucking sex pest, couldn't fucking do it.
Nope. It just emboldened people.
Now we have to ask, how is the Machine going to implode from within? And I want to see what some of y'all saying. While y'all doing that, I want to touch on one thing, and then we're going to go ahead and get into drone accountability. I want to touch on one more thing. I'm not giving no free kudos, no free pub, no free nothing to a wrestling media outlet. I'm not saying their name. Unless they pay us, I'm not saying their damn name. But there was a wrestling media outlet that did a fucking article that is supposedly highlighting the culture inside of WWE and how Lee Fitting felt unable to do what he did because of the people who hired him. Now? What did I just say about that news story you just read, Warner? That timing seems very weird.
Yeah, really
right?
weird and really odd.
Why is that news story a thing at the end of the year when it's going to be swept under the rug easily the moment the fucking calendar turns to January 1st?
Right.
What was this story when the Vince McMahon shit was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that a bitch?
And what is WWE doing right now to prevent him from having that same type of behavior?
Werner, I found that so odd.
No, I find it odd too. But in that article, did it mention stops WWE has taken?
No. Whenever WWE is reprimanded by the media, there is no solution at the end of it.
My bad.
Oh, no, they never put solutions at the end of the article. No, it's just,
my bad.
Here's one bad thing. Okay, thanks for reading. They never go into detail. They never offer solutions. Never. And Werner, I'm going to send you the name of the wrestling media outlet that posted it. So you can read it for yourself, and you could, because you'll see it. You'll see it.
Okay.
It was like their big story of the day, right? You'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not giving them no free publicity. I'm not. Sorry. These people got their clout. We trying to get ours. Simple as that. I don't care how aggressive, mean, whatever the case. I don't care how that sounds. Cooper Howard, new commenter. I forgot to fucking mention you. Sorry about that. Said WWE doesn't have a good culture. We've addressed that. You should watch. I don't know how new you are to watching our streams, but you should definitely watch our, last 2 months of streams?
Yeah.
We talked about it heavy. We covered that shit like a blanket and why that culture is so terrible. Did you get the message, sir?
Yes, I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, please. You tell me if you see a solution in there. You tell me if you see any ideals or anything in there. Please, I want to know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. But even if you feel like it is, Werner, why would they wait until the day before New Year's Eve to drop that article? Not when the whole WWE's culture is bad thing picked up momentum. No, let's wait until the end of the fucking year. Go ahead.
Because I just saw who the author was. WWE Jerome Brandon Thurston.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
But read it, please. I encourage you to. I
will. After the show, I'll totally jump into this.
But Steve has said 5 biggest frauds in wrestling: Cody, Punk, Regal, Rossi, and Vince. That's an excellent list.
That is an excellent list.
That isn't. Some of y'all be commenting shit and it just be kind of random, and I'll be like, man, I can't read that. It's so random. That
Could we add Eric to that with the end of WCW?
no, because Eric imploded. What we're trying to understand about WWE's machine and what we're trying to figure out what's going to be the C4 that implodes it. Eric already imploded. He already showed his hand. He showed his hand too early too.
That's true.
Like, why would you show your hand that early? You could have extended the grift for 20 plus years if you wanted to, man.
Yeah.
But you went all in on that grift. You went all in, no pun intended. You went all in on that damn grift. And now nobody takes you seriously, and now you have nothing else to latch on to. Ain't that sad? So when WWE can no longer latch on to narratives, their culture, their machine, their fan base, when they can no longer latch on to those things and those things are not readily accessible to them, what's going to happen? Because I think we're going to see the start of it with them going to Netflix. Because I think WWE severely overestimates how loyal their fan base actually is. WWE right now to their fan base, I'm going to give an analogy. You know that one girl that you got in your phone that you know you can hit up for some ass whenever you feel like it? That's what WWE is to drones. It's their immediate dopamine rush. They can get that dopamine hit whenever they feel like it. You know why? Because WWE bombards them with fucking content.
I have a bad feeling about next week's show.
What if you have a bad feeling about it? I have a worse feeling about it.
I feel like they're going to do 4 hours.
Don't say that shit.
I just
don't say that shit.
There's just something in my soul.
I will cut it off. There will not be a show. I'm not joking. I'm dead ass. If they had the nuts to go 4 hours, there would not be a show. I'm just letting y'all know that right now.
Just for this first one, because you know.
Weren't I'm saying it again. Guys, if Raw has the nuts to go 4 hours, there will not be a show. If Paul Triple Nose Levesque and Netflix have the nuts to make that show go 4 hours, there will not be a show. No way. No way, no how. Better things to do. Absolutely not. But yeah. So yeah, what's gonna happen when the WWE galvanized fan base stops caring about that dopamine rush because it like after a while it just stops hitting the same.
Or they don't go to Netflix.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole premise of what I'm saying. What's going to happen?
Have you seen stories of Netflix is getting a lot of subscribers coming to WWE?
What's going to happen? So basically, I was wrapping it in the boat. Just give me a second. What I was saying was, what's going to happen when the convenience of their dopamine hit goes away? And that's what this Netflix thing is. The convenience of WWE fans' dopamine hit is gone. Do you think WWE fans are going to spend the extra time and money to get a dopamine hit that they could get elsewhere? They probably won't go elsewhere. They'll just drop off. Or they'll just exclusively watch SmackDown and make that rating go up. WWE fans don't want to work for their dopamine hit. You know why? Because WWE has told them, we'll give you so many dopamine hits until you love us forever. So much dopamine. Look.
You know what? This is what's smart about AEW. They're doing both. They're simulcasting both shows. Mm-hmm. And you can see it on linear television or a streaming service. That's perfect. That should be the model for everybody right now.
Every single person has had their social media feed bombarded with WWE advertisements. Their YouTube ads bombarded with WWE advertisements. Mm-hmm. If you have Netflix, your Netflix has been bombarded with WWE advertisements. Hell, if you ride the bus and have been sitting on the damn bus stop, you have had yourself bombarded with fucking WWE advertisements. That is because, again, it is a part of them consistently feeding you their version of dopamine. But I'm gonna ask a question, and we all men and grown-ups in here and women's in here. We got some women's.
Mm-hmm.
We all grown-ups in here. Did the first time you masturbate feel like the most recent time you masturbated? Everybody say no. Let's be honest. We all grown-ups.
No.
Werner's over here giggling like a little sissy girl. Everybody say no. It didn't. It didn't. Did the first time you got some woo wop the bam, did it feel like the last time you got some? No. You want to know how I know? I bet you remember your first time. I bet you remember your first time. That's what WWE is going to do to their fan base. Jack, ain't no pussy that good. You capping. Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop. Ain't no pussy that good. Cut it out. It comes standard on every model. Stop. You talking to a motherfucker that really get pussy. Like, don't do that. But yeah. It's gonna subside. And I don't think WWE has a contingency plan in that event. I don't.
No.
Because they're at their most heightened point of arrogance. WWE believes they can do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They have no contingency plan for failure. And between me and you guys, I don't think Netflix does either.
No, because you're using up their fuck you money.
Mm-hmm. This was small fries to them.
Yeah. It amazes me. Their last 2 TV deals were because of fuck you money.
Mm-hmm. Not because they genuinely wanted the product.
Right.
Yeah. That's something else that shouldn't be overlooked. What you just said, that's something that should not be overlooked. The last 2 TV deals, big TV deals they've gotten has been because networks have had fuck you money. Fox had fuck you money.
Mm-hmm.
And Netflix had fuck you money. Somebody might say, oh, that's a reach. Where's your proof on that? Okay. Then why does SmackDown not get as big of a deal as they got on Fox? Go.
Yep.
Not even close.
Mm-hmm.
There's your proof.
Not only that, why didn't they stay on SmackDown? Oh.
Nah. You ain't gonna pull that one over on me. Sorry. Sorry, there's plenty of people you could try that on, but you're not gonna get that one over on me. I'm a little too smart for that. Chloe said, what's going to replace WWE Raw on USA Network now? Can I be honest, Chloe? Love you. You know that. But who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
USA Network doesn't care about original programming anymore.
WWE has been their crutch.
Yep. And now that crutch is gone, and you're just going to see Love Island, Love Treasure Island, or whatever it's called.
You had it right.
That normally airs on after Raw.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're just going to run movies.
Or that too, yeah. Or reruns a house.
There was an article that came out like a year or so ago about how networks are really failing right now because they're not creating anything original.
Mm-hmm. How many, like, honestly, if you have cable right now, how many stations can you go through right now and be like, oh, that's a rerun from another network. Oh, that's a rerun from another network. Oh, that's a rerun from another network. Oh, that's a rerun from another network.
Warner, this is something people are too afraid to talk about too. Even if you got Sling, traditional cable, whatever the case may be, how many people actually spend more than 5 hours a day watching their cable, Sling, or whatever? You could go on YouTube and get lost in a rabbit hole for a whole day.
Yes, you could.
And they got good free movies on there now too.
Mm-hmm. I just saw Interstellar was on there.
Yeah, I was watching Ready to Rumble just last night. That's one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
Free, for the free. Which brings me to the streaming platform argument. How is WWE going to pull their broke, uneducated viewer away from their broke, uneducated content?
Mm-hmm.
Again, the only reason why they watched it is because it was convenient. So now that the convenience is gone, how is WWE outside of marketing? Because I'm going to be honest. You could show a dumbass how to make a fire 5 times in great detail. And I guarantee you, that dumbass will still not know how to put the goddamn stick to the fire. You can show them 1,000,000 times and they still not going to know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are just lost causes. And if by dumb luck they get a fire started, they probably going to burn themselves.
Easily.
So unless WWE falls into a pool of dumb luck again, which they're known to fucking do,
Mm-hmm.
unless they fall into a pool of dumb luck again, how are they going to convert their arrogant, narcissistic, galvanized cult, uneducated, barely making money cult into watching their programming inconveniently? Does anybody have the answer to that question?
What do you mean I gotta pay $7.99 and still watch commercials?
Oh yeah, the moment they see a price, it's over. They're not even gonna make it past the first screen.
No.
They're not even gonna make it to payment details.
Fuck this shit.
This is where WWE's arrogance is gonna come bite them in the fucking dick.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Do you not know how stupid your fucking fan base is? Do you not know how poor your fan base is? And Warner, let's be honest. The reason why your fan base is poor is because you sop every little bit of money they do have away from them.
Yep.
So it has to be accountability on both sides. Most WWE fans are minimum wage workers, and WWE is taking their whole paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I saw somebody in the crowd tonight with the little CM Punk replica belt, for commemorating whatever it was. I forgot. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if I'm not mistaken, on Shop, those commemorative titles, those custom ones, are like $700. Somebody check that for me. But if I'm not mistaken, they're like $700.
Checking right now.
This is a cat. I saw this motherfucker in the crowd. This couldn't have been a dude that worked for a fucking corporation. This motherfucker looked like he worked at a gas station. That man probably spent his whole paycheck on that belt. So you think that fan that got sopped up for all that money, for that damn belt, and for them damn Raw tickets, is going to be able to afford Netflix by the time WWE is done with him?
Mm-mm.
We just trying to give y'all some knowledge, bro. We just trying to give y'all the game. No, and I mean, if you can afford it, cool. I mean, I don't have no problem. I'm not a pocket watcher. If you can afford it, great. But most WWE fans can barely afford to keep up. You would think WWE had an audience full of Bentley owners. And that's the problem. That's the arrogance. How much does that belt cost?
It's not on the website. It's not on WWEshop.com.
Was it a limited release?
I'm guessing so. I'm Google searching it now.
Hold on 1 second. I'm finna look up my damn self. CM Punk belt. It's a bootleg on some site I ain't never heard of for like $200. I'm seeing people selling these shits off on eBay for $150 and $200. I was right. Okay, I was right. $700.
Okay.
Out of stock. $700. I was right. I hit the nail on the head.
Side plates are $80.
$700 for a shitty commemorative belt.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks shitty. Go look at it. It looks shitty. You couldn't pay me to take it. It looks shitty. I wouldn't have bought it at the height of CM Punk's fame. It looks terrible. Most WWE belts look terrible, but this looks exceptionally terrible.
Mm-hmm.
$700. And then you want them to turn around and buy Netflix? I'm sorry. If I spend $700 on something and then that same company turns around and say, hey, we back in your town for this, you got the money? I'm going to be like, man, fuck you. You just got me for $700.
You want to go to WrestleMania? Shell out $15,000 for front row seats.
And $1,500 for a nosebleed.
Yep.
Don't believe me? Go look. I think the cheapest ticket I saw the last time I looked was like $800. Good God. I think those tickets are actually going to get cheaper as it goes. I think getting closer to the event, it's going to be some cheap seats to open up. So anybody who does maybe want to go to WrestleMania, I would hold out until the literal last second. Because there's going to be some people that's going to have to sell them tickets to make rent, for God's fucking sake. Yeah. There's going to be some people that's going to have to sell their tickets to fucking make rent. Said I'd rather buy a game system for $700. Man, look, that's enough to buy a PlayStation 5 right now with games.
Mm-hmm.
With games. And we know how expensive video games have gotten. That's enough to buy a PS5 with games. Not a PS5 Pro, but just a regular PS5 with games. Something that'll bring you enjoyment for the next 10 years of your life. Go ahead.
No, nosebleeds are $1,000 right now.
Oh, so those 800s are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because last time I looked, it was like I saw one that was at like the top of the building for like 800. So the 800s are gone, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the get-in price, the get-in-the-door price for WrestleMania is $1,000 damn.
Yep.
Tell me that's not a fucking joke. Tell me that's not a fucking joke. Robert said they're going to run some kind of package deal. They're not going to have a choice. Warner, how blue is that map? If like on a percentage scale, how blue is that map?
It's very light blue, actually.
That means that just blue. That's what I'm saying. How blue? Yeah. How blue is the map? For the whole arena, give a percentage.
70-ish.
70% blue, which means market value tickets, which means market tickets. The blue is market tickets. The pink is the resale. I bought enough tickets from Ticketmaster to know this.
A lot of it's gray too.
Yeah, because those are the people that are going to hold on to their tickets until they realize, I am 4 months behind on rent because of buying these tickets. That resale market come March for WrestleMania. Ooh, buddy. Werner, that resale market come March for that WrestleMania. Ooh, especially if that card is looking light. Ooh. If that card is looking light, WWE, y'all gonna be in some shit.
Yeah.
They gonna have to load that card up.
Mm-hmm.
Because that March resale market is gonna be ridiculous.
Dwayne better be showing up.
And wrestling.
Yeah.
In a marquee match.
Yeah.
And
you got to
market
him and Chody.
And you're gonna have to market the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you think those people that could spend $1,000 for a no? Because I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna be there. I love Vegas. Vegas is like a second home to me. I've always said that. I got family out there. I've been there. 30 times. 30 times in my life. Been out there 30 times. Guys, that's like a second home. If you think I'm not finna take my money that I would have spent on sitting in a suite at WrestleMania, if you think for a goddamn second I'm not finna take that same amount of money and go to a hosted pool party, hosted WrestleMania pool watch party, and be around bitches, food, and liquor, and be getting my dick twerked on while I'm watching it, you smoking that shit. I might come back and do the review shirtless in some swim trunks. I might do it there. I might do it there, goddammit. I might whip out my phone and do it there. That'd be a first. That would be a first. I might do that. Hey, I just hatched an idea. I might do that. That would be a first. I'll pop some Bluetooth headphones in and get it popping. I might do that.
And here's another thing. What's to say your top women's star is not in the company anymore by that time? Now, again, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is just an opinion. It's possible that she hasn't resigned yet. We don't know nothing. At least I don't know nothing. I don't know if Daryl knows something. I know nothing.
I know a little, but not a lot. I know
I'm
a
just
little.
saying it's a possibility. I think personally, I think Monday will be telling.
Oh, if she loses, she's gone.
Yeah.
If she loses to Liv Morgan, I think that seals it.
Yep.
That's just me. Now, that's me just speculating. I honestly believe if Liv wins definitively, like clean as a whistle, she's gone. Now, if she wins in a fucky way, I got a Royal Rumble feeling.
Yeah.
I got a Royal Rumble feeling, unfortunately.
Yep.
But there's so many women that need to win that Rumble over Rhea that I
agree.
I don't think that would even work.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many women that need that rub of the Royal Rumble over Rhea Ripley right now. So, yeah, but I do think if Rhea loses clean as a whistle, yikes.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think it's strange we've heard nothing about it.
Yes, I agree. That's why last week I was like, maybe she probably already did. I don't know if it's true. Again,
no, WWE,
speculation on my part.
No, Werner, typically WWE, when they re-sign a top star, they like making a big spectacle out of it.
Yes, they do.
So no, I think the fact that we haven't heard anything is kind of like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Especially going into Mania season.
Yeah.
Some ain't right. Some ain't right. I don't know what it is, but some ain't right. We're going to find out either way.
Or Rhea wins definitively, and guess who resigned after they won the title?
Yeah. Yeah, if she wins, that'll also be telling.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she wins, that'll also be telling. But I think, again, if Rhea Ripley loses in that ring, 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some whispers are gonna start getting real loud if that happens. That's just a personal feeling. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the next portion of the show. We getting surgical tonight, but we gotta get into the show, guys. We gonna go ahead and hit y'all off with a heaping dose of people that is like getting a scoop of giraffe shit ice cream. If y'all know what is about to happen on this show, man, go ahead and drop that bang tang thang in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to because you are too lazy or you're upset because we had to tell you something earlier, then I'm going to tell you bastards anyway. It's time for us to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go.
This is from Twitter.
Oh, wait. Thank you for the correction. Yes, it is a last woman standing match. That also, wait, real quick. Hold on. That also gives WWE an out of not making Rhea Ripley look weak on the way out.
Yep.
So the argument doesn't change.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a slight revision because I forgot they made that step. But go ahead, Werner.
So again, this is from Twitter.
Twitter.
This is from Banshee.
What?
I'll send this to you. This is for the context part.
Okay.
He decided to, or she, I think it's a he, decided violence during the pay-per-view of World's End.
Okay.
And said Mercedes Moné is the best female wrestler in North American history. Absolutely incredible.
I saw this.
If you want drone accountability for the next 25 years, this was the thread to be in. So Morzes decided to chime in and said, and I quote, "These six can argue all day about that, and so can I. Mercedes Moné hasn't had better matches than Roxanne Perez. She went over before Jade made it, and somehow Jade has more matches than her. And I mean, the other four speak for themselves. Athena, 600 plus days. NXT girls doing pay-per-view. She pointed out Roxanne Perez, Bianca Belair, and Jade, the two NXT girls that had the tag team title feud, which was Lash Legend and
Jakara Jackson.
yeah, her, and then Athena. So those 6 women are better than Mercedes Moné right now.
That gets one. Dumbass! Because I'm gonna tell you, okay. We got surgical for a second. Now it's time to be straightforward. I'm gonna tell you what I really think it is with Mercedes, with these drones. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. One, she left the machine.
Yep.
And survived, by the way, unscathed, which is rare. That's very rare. She left the machine and escaped unscathed. Y'all, if you don't know how rare that is, look up the history of WWE fucking people over after they left. So I would even venture to say Mercedes is probably the first to survive the WWE machine, leaving the WWE machine unscathed, right? So I think that's the first problem they have with her. I'm just gonna say the second problem straight up. And if anybody hates hearing what because I don't know what it is about when white people hear somebody talk, a black person talking about their blackness, they immediately assume it's the race card. No, it's just addressing something that actually is in front of your face, something that has been prevalent in this country for centuries now. I really think if Mercedes Moné looked like Tiffany Stratton, she wouldn't be dealing with half the shit she's dealing with.
Yeah.
I think those are the two biggest reasons why Mercedes gets all the heat she does. Everything else, you can debate it amongst yourselves. But I think those are the two biggest reasons why Mercedes gets shit. Not only did she escape the WWE machine unscathed, and she's a black woman? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't get to do that. I'm about to give an analogy that may make some of the Mayo people in here uncomfortable. How WWE drones treat Mercedes is how a slave master would treat an escaped slave. It's just that fucking simple. Like, even down to the verbiage. They talk like they own this woman. In our thread, when I posted something about Mercedes asking, are people going to give her credit now? One person has said, no, they're not going to give her credit because she left the WWE machine, whoop-de-whoop, and they act like they own her or something. And one person came right underneath it. That's because we do own her. You tell me that don't sound like slave master lingo. Look me in my motherfucking face and tell me that don't sound like damn slave master lingo. Don't tell me not to make everything about race when everything that people use against this woman has racial fucking undertones to it. And that is not the only comment I've seen like that. I've actually seen worse. And my mom, God rest her soul, is one of the realest people you could have ever met. Even before Mercedes had signed with AEW, when she initially left, my mom was seeing all the comments on Facebook that people were saying about her, and my mom was disturbed by it. Because she experienced real racism. She was disturbed by it. She said, why do they talk about her in that way? Jack, that's not fucking funny. I'm timing you out for that. That's not fucking funny. Get the fuck out of here. That's not funny. Come on now. Do better. And if you mad, you mad. I don't care. I would never make a joke about owning people. Like, it's not fucking funny. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. All right. Thought I had packed you up permanently. I didn't pack you up permanently. But take that as a warning shot. I know you used to streams where people don't read their comments and all that stuff. We read our comments. We may not be able to read all of them, but we read them. But yeah, the lingo they use towards her, they treat her like she's a runaway slave. How dare that uppity Negro get away from the slave quarters? And to spin the block on what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream, that starts with the WWE culture, the WWE machine. That is where it starts. Because, Werner, I don't think ever in the history of WWE that anybody has ever escaped the WWE machine unscathed.
No.
Ultimate Warrior got shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, CM Punk. I could give so many examples.
Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt Angle. Kurt got called a quitter. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Kurt got called a quitter. WWE fans were saying Kurt was a quitter. The dude wrestled to the point of where his neck was a fucking stack of dimes. Yeah, Bret Hart. That's another good one. Bret Hart.
Bret Hart's another one, yeah.
And they did his publicly.
Yeah. For many years. Hogan.
JR is another example.
Yeah, JR, Hogan.
Nobody. And if Hogan couldn't escape unscathed, oh my God. Macho Man. You remember the Nacho Man shit? Y'all remember that?
The Huckster.
Yeah. Mercedes was the only one. And somebody might say, well, no, they made that comment about her being unprofessional. No, compared to what these people we just named got, that's small fries.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to what these other people got, small fries. They had a whole, man, look, they had JR get teased with his Bell's palsy.
Yeah.
Because WCW is a WWE-owned entity. Yes, that counts. Nobody escapes that machine unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. But here's this black woman who did it. Oh, God. Excuse me? How dare you? How dare you buck the system? Dude, man, look, anybody I see doing that shit on Twitter, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna block you. I'm just gonna block you. Y'all don't have ownership over these people. Y'all don't even know these people. Y'all don't have dominion over their careers and where they get to fucking go. Stop acting like goddamn weirdos. Said Kurt Angle's the greatest wrestler ever lived. I wouldn't go that far, but he's great. He's a great. Yeah, Adam Copeland got it too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trinity got it too, but can we all agree that deep down inside we knew that she was going to go back?
Christian.
Oh, God. Oh, God. He's probably up there on getting it the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people in interviews up until this day saying they don't understand why Vince didn't like Christian so much.
Mm-hmm.
There's people to this day saying that. Come on, man. Come on, man. That counts. Canyon counts.
Canyon counts.
WCW is a WWE-owned entity. Yes, Canyon counts. Yes. If WWE fans like going to technicalities, okay, cool. We gonna go to technicalities too.
Mm-hmm.
It's diabolical work, but it's time for me to hold one special accountable. Y'all getting a surgical show to end off 2024, man. I hope y'all enjoying this, man. I can't wait to get some fucking rest for tomorrow because I know tomorrow, oh boy. Everybody pray for me. I'm gonna need everybody to pray for me because I don't know how the fuck. Oh, I meant to say that, guys. I'm 50-50 on the show on Wednesday. Not even just because I might be hungover. I don't know. Feel like I need the break. I don't know. We'll see. Might still end up doing it because I might visit some family New Year's Day and stuff like that. We'll see. I'm 50-50 right now, though. All right. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. All right, I'm pulling back up to the doozy station, man. The doozy train is in the building. I need y'all to go on ahead and punch your tickets. The doozy train has pulled back up to the station. This one comes from screen name Green Guy _4. And random letters are capitalized.
Of course.
Warner, remember when I said I feel like WWE drones have a form of autism?
Yes.
That's what this tweet looks like.
Oh, God.
Yeah, if that helps you.
Oh.
But Green Guy _4 had this to say. Like a 90s pop band name. I actually have to preface. I can't believe I have to preface. Unless it's coming from someone you know is good-spirited, what is typically running through your mind when someone says, "Can I say something?"
Oh, no.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. That was the reaction I was looking for. When it's somebody you just know isn't good-spirited, and they say, "Can I say something?" You just like, no, the fuck you may not.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because you know it's going to be some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's going to be some bullshit. So you just like, oh, God, Jesus. But Green Guy _4 had this to say. Can I say something?
No.
Yeah, right. I know the TV special existed years before this, but having Fight for the Fallen as an episode of AEW Dynamite dedicated to raising money for hurricane victims, real fallen people, sounds a bit distasteful and insensitive. No? Is it just me? Let me calm down.
They're raising fucking money for these people.
I actually have to calm down. Yes, it's just you, dickhead. Yeah. It's just you. And we need to make it a normal practice to call people idiots again.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make it a normal goddamn practice to call people fucking idiots again. Better yet, before it became taboo, we need to go back to call the people the R word again. Bad. Because you can't tell me that's not a form of mental retardation.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, you can't convince me. You can't sell me. You can't. I mean, of course, this person got scolded to shit. But that's not enough. You know why? Because they look at that like engagement. They look at that like, oh, I'm popular. No, people need to just start calling people like that the R word and keep it moving. Like, don't put a detailed comment. No, just call them that word and just move along. We need to bring back shaming for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time back in this country where if you got called a fat ass, if you wanted to stop getting called a fat ass, what would you do?
Go work out.
That's the era me and Werner come from.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't want to be called a fucking dumbass, what would you do?
Get smarter.
We need to bring that back heavy. Everybody can run around screaming the N-word at the top of their lungs on Twitter, but can't nobody call people like that the fucking R-word? Make that make any sense. And by the way, to any people that may be watching the stream and think I'm a obnoxious, rambunctious black dude and you probably call me an N-word behind closed doors, let me tell you something. That don't even hit the same way it used to. We don't care anymore because all y'all do it. We've taken the power away from that word. You can say it all the fuck you want. Now, that don't mean you should because you might get your ass kicked. But like it don't hit the same no more. It don't. So you might as well not even do it. Like just it don't even hit. If anything, you gonna get hit. If anything, you gonna get hit. Which is why y'all go behind a keyboard and fucking say it. But it don't hit like how y'all think it hit. Because most of the time when y'all say it, y'all saying it to a black person is more successful than you. Which is funny to me. Y'all told LeBron, and I don't like LeBron at all. I think he's a fucking bitch. And I think he's such a fake person. I do. But I remember when y'all had told when LeBron was speaking up on the whole George Floyd situation and they were like, shut up and dribble. I was like, what? I know some white dude with some goddamn Oakley glasses and a fucking dad cap ain't telling no multimillionaire to shut up and dribble. Huh? Huh? What? And if what I'm saying is making you uncomfortable, I always say this, probably talking to you. So yeah, stop doing that shit. Just stop doing it. Just stop doing it altogether. No, Leroy, LeBron isn't an Oreo. That's a wrong assessment. LeBron isn't an Oreo. He's one of those people. Oh God. Okay. Werner, we had this discussion a while ago. I forget what it was in reference to, where I said anybody that just overdoes anything, it's typically looked at as disingenuous. He's a very disingenuous person. Like people that are like too nice, like Ellen.
Oh God.
Werner gets what I'm saying now. Like me and my mom always knew. We were like, it's something off about that bitch. When somebody is just too much of anything, you just like,
Yeah, she was so fake.
Yeah, that's LeBron. That's LeBron. He wants to be liked so bad. He wants to be considered the GOAT so bad. But little does he know, Michael Jordan didn't deem himself the GOAT. Who deemed Michael Jordan the GOAT?
His peers and fans.
The defense fucking rests. No, that's LeBron. That's LeBron. LeBron isn't an Oreo. Alfonso Ribeiro is an Oreo. No. And even Alfonso Ribeiro, when he get around some brothers, he show love. Alfonso Ribeiro don't get around his people and be Carlton dancing. Look it up. I know some people that have met Alfonso Ribeiro personally and been like, he talked to me like a brother. He wasn't all golly gee willikers, dockers this and dockers that and mail this and no. I know motherfuckers that met him that was like, man, he was like, hey, you got a light? Like he was just talking to him like a regular dude, regular black dude. But LeBron just has this undying need to just be loved. And everybody can see through it. Like even like especially, I want y'all to pay attention to this at the next All-Star game. It especially comes out at the All-Star games. Like all the behind the scenes footage, it's always him shaking hands and doing a special handshake with somebody, having some type of little game of a shootout with somebody. He always has to be liked. Shaq was like that in a way too. He got a little
Google me.
Yeah, until he got on that NBA on TNT panel, Shaq was like that too. Doing all that goofy shit, pop locking and all, like, motherfucker, stop doing that shit. Stop bug dancing for these white folks, Shaq. Cut that shit out. You like 7 foot, 320 pounds. Stop. You look like a fucking buffoon. But then he got mad at Dwight Howard for doing the same shit he did. But then that big buffoon got mad at Dwight Howard for doing the exact same shit he did. Man, let me cut the alert box back on for y'all, man, because I see Cairo's objective came through. Hold on, let me run your alert if it'll fucking run. But he came through with the 5 schmackaroo saying, Ola, paying them late fees. Appreciate you, man. Keep the donations rolling in, guys, man. Every little bit supports the show. So go on ahead. You can hit the Cash App or you can hit the fucking, what is it called? The goddamn Streamlabs link. I'm checking on something, guys. Yeah, go on ahead and show love, man. We having a good talk tonight to exit out of 2024. Yeah. Oh, LeBron. Yeah, LeBron was a Diddy Party regular.
Hmm. Hence, isn't he in hiding right now?
He's on footage saying ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, oh no, if LeBron was in the 90s era of basketball and he tried that friendly shit, do you know how many of them players would have told him to get off their nuts?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Garnett actually told a player that one time. He told a player, get off my dick. The player was like, oh, man, it's an honor. I'm finally getting to play with you. And Kevin Garnett told him, get off my dick. Kevin Garnett was the last of a dying breed. Oh, LeBron would have been. I don't want to turn this into a sports conversation because we got to get into Raw. I've always said LeBron. Hold on, wait a minute. Who is it? Got the alert box back on. Jason, thank you for sharing the stream. LeBron is literally Scottie Pippen with a better jump shot. That has always been my analysis of LeBron James. The guy who could never quite win it on his own. He could get to the finals. He could get to the conference finals, but he could never quite win it on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. LeBron is a Pippen. I don't understand why people look at him even in the same conversation as Jordan. The dude has had to play in the league for longer than most people have been alive just to break records. If Scottie Pippen would have played 20, damn near 25 years in the league, I'm pretty sure he would have broke some records too.
Yeah.
All right. But let's go ahead and get into Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. The show would open up the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena that Werner loves ever so much.
Everyone's late for work. They should be fined or fired.
They need to just do away with that shit.
I agree.
It adds nothing to the production.
At all.
No one believes this is a real sport anymore.
No. No one even believes this is real sports entertainment anymore.
So just stop running this fucking shot, please and thank you. All right, commentary hypes up tonight's show, and out comes New Day, lol.
Mm-hmm.
Kofi Kingston demands their music be cut, but he can't really speak over the disdain of the crowd. They head to the ring amidst all the booing. Xavier Woods asks what did they even do to the crowd before getting in the ring. Kofi says they have a very limited amount of time, and if they don't let them speak. Now, let me stop right here. Warner, I said at the beginning of this heel turn that they going to do the Uso penitentiary Uso thing with them.
Yep.
Guess who would come out right in this moment?
Jey Uso.
And y'all probably think we just be saying stuff just to get these streams past an hour. No, we say stuff because we notice it. Like, that's what they're trying to do. By them sending out Jey Uso, that is direct fucking acknowledgement of what I told y'all. They're trying to make this an off-brand version of the Uso penitentiary heel turn. I fucking told y'all that's what this was going to be. I told y'all this was going to have no substance. And Werner, I need you to unplug your computer if I'm lying. If I'm lying right now, just unplug the computer, I'll unplug mine, we'll cut this stream off if I'm lying.
Okay.
They did all of this. They had him make that big fucking entrance.
Yep.
Just for him to pick up the microphone, stare down Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, and say in that goddamn reformed cokehead voice,
Yep.
"New day sucks."
Yep.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse
I'm
me,
also not gonna
please.
ignore the
Fuck
fact that
this
that was
shit,
typed
I'm
in.
out. Nope.
Booing.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Because if you look at the front
I don't know
row, if
what
you
the
look at the
fuck
first
just happened, but I
5,
don't really
6, 7
care.
rows, no
I'ma
one
get
was
the
doing
fuck up out of
anything.
here.
No one was
Shit, I'm
really
out.
doing.
Fuck this shit, I'm out was playing. Say what you said again.
I said they were piping and booing noises, and you can't tell me otherwise. Because if you looked at the front rows, the 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, whatever rows,
Nobody was moving.
no one was moving. No one was doing anything. But yeah, you heard boos. Where were these boos coming from?
I think it's time to start the intelligence insult counter. So we got
There's number one.
This is a 2-for-1 special. Because we got Jey Uso coming out there literally to just say New Day sucks because he can't cut a fucking promo.
Nope.
And then they're piping in boos that would have you thinking they're in fucking Cowboy Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That's how loud these piped in boos were, guys. We had 2 intelligence insulting moments, and we not even 5 minutes into the damn show.
No.
Yes, Leroy, I've said that since they started talking. I wish all the Samoans would stop talking with a damn black scent. Because then they get around their ancestors and they don't talk like that. They talk like this, and they talk like that, and they talk like this, and they talk like that. They all sound like Rikishi. I did it for The Rock. That's how they fucking talk when they around their ancestors. But then they get on TV or get in front of a camera and it's all yo, homie, yo, all that slumming it shit. And black people don't even talk like that. What have y'all ever heard me talk like that?
Ever.
Black people don't even talk like that. They do not get around their ancestors talking like that. If Yokozuna came back to life right the fuck now, and Umaga came back to life right fucking now, do you think Zilla would be talking the way he talked?
No.
He'd be, "Father, it's good to see you again."
Mm-hmm. Uncle.
Bro. Dude, I can't handle it. I can't fucking handle it.
It's fucking ridiculous. And it's just encouraged by Paul Levesque.
Because that's one of the first things I would say to Jey Uso if I ever met him. Man, talk to me normal. Talk to me normal, bro. Don't come up to me with that yo homie yo shit. Talk to me normal. Talk to me like where you from, homie. Talk to me like you live next door to a damn volcano, please. Because your ancestors did.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fucking playing with me, bro. Then Jay runs down all the things he needs to take care of and calls Drew McIntyre out to the ring for a damn yeet down. Oh, Warren, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If this wasn't our last show of the year, I probably would have said, bro, let's get up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, y'all. If this wasn't our last show of the year, I probably would have told Werner we gonna go ahead and cut the stream. I'm just being real. This shit fucking stinks. Then Solo, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu, who this dude was dressed like fucking God.
Mm-hmm.
The dude, he was just, Warren, say what he was dressed like.
He looks like a terrorist. He was dressed like a bleeping terrorist.
Oh. Why was he wearing the turban?
I have no idea.
Intelligence insulting moment number 3. We're at 3, and it's just the first segment of the fucking show. 3. Why was Jacob Fatu wearing a turban? Shit, fucking twat. I don't get this shit. I don't. Oh, Jesus be offense. Jesus be offense. Jesus be offense. Jesus be offense. I'm trying my best, Lord. I'm trying my best. I don't want to rob the viewers. I don't want to rob the viewers. I don't want to rob the viewers. You know that, God. But this, God, you know my heart.
Hmm.
Drew McIntyre attacked Jey Uso after whatever the fuck inconsequential shit Solo said.
Yep.
Then security came out. He ran back to Claymore Jey Uso. American made an interview backstage. Chad Gable feels sick of all the talk about how he can't win the title. He has trouble with luchadors. He's been ducking Otis, but tonight he kills his darlings, and tonight Otis will get his final lesson, and that the master remains the master forever. There go that slave master lingo again.
Mm-hmm. Got to double down in WWE.
WWE is doing something that they did in the early 2010s all over again. They're making fun of the internet criticism. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
You remember when he had Triple H come out there and cut that snarky ass promo, talk about some,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm going to tune out. I'm going to tell my friend Mark.
I'm going to tweet about it and get all upset.
Remember that? They're doing that again, but now they're doing it through the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Because when he said, oh, I'm sick of all the talk about how I can't win a title and I have trouble with luchadors and I've been ducking Otis. And that last thing, the latter, Triple H, way to try to cover for your shitty booking.
Yeah, seriously. This should have happened, what, a year ago?
Yeah. Triple H, nice try, bro. Nice try. That was good. Nice try. You gave it the old college try. Homie, we see straight through that bullshit. Don't try to have him say, oh, he's been ducking Otis. No, motherfucker, you just couldn't book. You couldn't capitalize on probably one of the easiest storylines that you had. I'm sorry, one of the easiest storylines that you inherited.
Yeah. Because, again, he hasn't started any new storylines.
Not any that are worth a damn.
Yeah.
And then you had the nerve to have Chad Gable and Otis go out there and actually have a decent match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chad Gable won with a grapevine ankle lock. Otis looked amazing in this match. I don't know what snapped into him tonight, but he worked really well in this match. His selling was on point. Honestly, this match made me want to see him elsewhere.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I was of the mindset of it's time to let Otis go.
Mm-hmm.
You've overreached on ROI for him.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over for him.
Unless you're gonna give him a main event push, it's what else can you do with him?
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you're not going to see him in the mid card picture ever.
Yeah, you put him through the ringer already.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree, Warner. What's left? What's left?
And the same could be said for Tozawa and Maxine.
But no, as I was saying though, you give them a decent match to pay off this storyline on a random Raw.
Right.
At least Tony Khan put Adam Cole versus MJF on a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
You did this on a random Raw. Really? Paul, really, man? This the best you got, homie. Maxine, to address what you said with Maxine. Maxine isn't a lost cause. However, Maxine seems like one of those women's wrestlers that's more interested in looking good on social media than she is working on her craft.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of those rare women that I feel like her destiny is more suited to be a model.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like she's there for like the profile. She's not there for the art. She's there for the profile. Kind of like Jade Cargill. Like, it seems like Jade Cargill only went to WWE for the profile and the clout.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seems like Maxine Dupree is in WWE for. The WWE attached to her name. That's what she's there for. This is probably the most popular she's ever been in her life. So, yeah, I think if she got released by WWE, she would probably never wrestle again. And Jade Cargill, Warner, you asked me this question. I'm about to make a revision to this going into 2025.
Okay.
I think if WWE released Jade Cargill, she would probably never wrestle again.
I would be shocked if she showed up somewhere.
I don't think she would even go back to AEW.
No.
That would be like, in her eyes, that'd be like admitting failure.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know how women do not like admitting failure.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was a couple people in here who contested me on this. Warner made a comment, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. Y'all didn't shit on me, but a couple of y'all were like, oh, that's not necessarily true. And y'all start naming outliers. Okay. Even though she hasn't wrestled in years, I told y'all, wrestling marriages typically don't work. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Eva Marie and her husband are getting divorced today. She filed for divorce today. I don't say anything to be a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Maxine Dupree just got engaged. She's probably going to get married super fast too.
Mm-hmm.
WWE has a tendency of doing what to married women's wrestlers, Warner?
Burying the shit out of them.
Now, if anybody is going to come in here and give an outlier, save it. Save it. Fucking save it. Yes, bring up Becky Lynch, the outlier. Yes, go ahead, please. It won't matter. Because there's countless other women who, once they got married, their push went bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pat myself on the back a little bit because I told y'all wrestling marriages don't last. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
They never do. Mandy and the Snitch probably ain't going to last.
No.
Look, man, I don't say anything for my health. I just don't. Okay? Yeah, Kat says she saw it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Robert said, oh, yeah, Triple H yelling about tweeting, and if you don't like it, change the channel. Yeah. You remember that? Yeah, you remember that. Now they're begging their fans to stop watching through the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Now Triple H is absolving himself of shitty booking through his wrestlers. But wait, Werner. Tony Khan is the one that treats his wrestlers like action figures, right?
Right.
Werner, when you played with action figures when you were a kid, you would do what? You would make them what?
I'd make them wrestle.
And you make them talk.
Right.
Hmm.
They would cut promos and everything.
I think the closest example that because I'm very fair. I'm the mayor of fair. I'm very fair. The closest thing we've gotten to that in AEW was that Adam Copeland promo. I remember because I was on the road. Where was I heading? Was I going to Philly? I think I was going to Philly. Yeah. That's the closest we have ever gotten to an action figure style promo in AEW. How many times have we seen WWE and Vince McMahon speak through his wrestlers?
More times than we can count.
And now Triple H just did it through Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm.
Bet that won't get called out.
No, that'll get swept under the rug.
Yeah, so y'all gonna have to stop. Y'all gonna have to stop that narrative. If anybody treats their wrestlers like fucking action figures, it's WWE. Well, I'll say Rhea will get a divorce. I don't know. Well, I would go off of Buddy's history more than I would Rhea's.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go off of Rhea's history. I would go off of Buddy's. And that's not me wishing on it. I'm never wishing on that. But like
No.
that just, if you're going to go off of anybody's history in that scenario, go off of Buddy's.
But we want love to win.
But when it comes to pro wrestling, 8 to 9, 10 times out of 10, it just doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't. It just fucking doesn't. It starts getting too expensive. That's what I actually know. That's insider information. It gets too expensive. When you're a wrestler and you have, even if you have a partner that's not in the business, do you know how much money you have to spend to go see that person when you off the road? Or when you're on the road? That money starts adding up. And then you start looking at the money you can save by not going to see this motherfucker when you on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when some divorce papers start getting handed down.
Yep.
You look at them thousands of dollars you could save by not going to see this motherfucker when you on the road. That's why a lot of the relationships in AEW have lasted. Because they only work one day out the week. 2 if you work in Collision. So yeah. Just keeping it a buck, y'all. Just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up, speaking of which, we get a Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan video package.
Yep.
I would have said this was well done if this was the first video package of the feud.
Yeah.
Like, if this was building up to, like, their first pay-per-view match and this was the video package they ran, I probably would have praised this. Like, if this was their first pay-per-view match ever, I probably would have praised this.
Would have that been SummerSlam then, their first match?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not right, but maybe. But yeah, if they would, but let's just play the game. Yes, if they did run it on SummerSlam, I would have been like, oh, that's nice. But because this feud has been burnt to a crisp, it don't hit. It don't hit. Okay? WWE? All right. Oh, God. I'm so sick of these Clubhouse segments. They're chatting backstage about Liv Morgan's match. Raquel Rodriguez says she really hasn't had a chance to talk to her. Finn Balor is also here, and he says he has a plan to deal with the War Raiders. He stops Raquel and asks her to tell Liv from the bottom of his heart that he wishes her the very best of luck next Monday. We see Adam Ball chatting with CM Punk backstage. Oh, my God. The Pussy Flick Collective and Damage Control are shown warming up separately.
Mm-hmm.
R-Truth will come out there to make his entrance just to get blindsided by Pete Dunne saying he's nobody's Butch.
Why is this happening? Why is this a thing? Let this die. This should not be a thing in 2024.
Dog,
Yes, he went through a name change. We don't need to keep bringing it up.
Dog, I want to cut this feed so bad.
This show was god awful.
I want to cut this feed so bad. If I believed in robbing my viewers, I would cut this fucking feed right now. And oh, by the way, Intelligence Insulting Moment of the Night, what, 5? Were we on 5?
Yeah, I think we're at 5, yeah.
And you want me to tell y'all something that makes this even more sad, and Warner, you gonna put your head right back in your hand when you hear this. This is like a joke going back to damn near when we started this show. Vince McMahon coined Pete Dunne Butch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And yet here we are in 2024, still doing the same goddamn shit.
This is a 3-year-old joke. This is a 3-year-old joke. Literally, it's a 3-year-old joke.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all start hearing these segments like this, I need y'all to drop shit emojis, toilet emojis, plunger emojis like Robert is doing. And yes, Marlo, yes, please, for the love of God, give me a fucking knife. For the love of God. Even drones were on Twitter saying they feel bad for Pete Dunne. Drones think WWE does nothing wrong. Even drones were on Twitter saying, man, I feel bad for Pete Dunne.
But this is where we are in 2024. No semblance of any structure in WWE.
What are we supposed to gather from this? What think piece could we generate from this?
I don't think you can.
No. I'm going to do you one better, Xavier. Pete Dunne should have been like a 3-time Intercontinental champion by now.
Mm-hmm.
I still think he's overrated as a wrestler. I do. I think Tyler Bate is the better prospect between the two of them.
And isn't he gone?
No, he's still in the company.
Oh, okay.
No, I keep that same energy. I've always thought Tyler Bate was the better prospect. Even though he looks like a fucking roided up Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, that's true.
I've always thought Tyler Bate was the guy. Like Tyler Bate was, in my mind, when I watched him wrestle in that tournament, that UK tournament, I thought Tyler Bate was going to be one of the next big things in the company. I did. Because he has so many blends of wrestlers that he works like. You see a little bit of RVD. You see a little bit of Bret Hart. You see a little bit of motherfucking Dynamite Kid. You see a little bit of everything in Tyler Bate. What's wrong?
But 5'7"? Yeah.
Dude, the way he wrestled superseded it.
I mean, I could see it, but I don't think Vince would have gotten over the height, and Hunter's showing the same thing, same trait with that as well.
You know what's crazy about you saying that? That's what was said about Bret and Shawn.
That's true. That is true. No, you're right. You are completely right.
That's what was said about Bret and Shawn. They were calling Shawn scrawny. You remember that? They were calling him scrawny. Fans were calling Shawn scrawny. There were like fan signs calling Shawn scrawny. See, again, you can't revise my history. And then we got that infamous video clip of that fan trolling him, calling him short or whatever. And he's like, but when I stand on my wallet or something, I'm however tall. I forget. What did he say? I forget how it goes, geez. But it's a very famous clip.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't think that would have been a deterrent at all because Tyler Bate is just that good. And he blends so many styles. I had never seen anything like him up until that point. I was like, man, he had a little bit of Chris Benoit, a little bit of Eddie. I'm talking about just wrestling wise, not character wise. I'm talking about just wrestling. I was like, this dude is gonna be a fucking beast. I never really thought Pete Dunne was that great. He gonna do the little finger spot, pause. He gonna do the hand stumps. He gonna do the German suplexes. He gonna do the motherfucking buzzsaw kicks. Like, you kind of, like, once you've seen, about 2 or 3 of his matches, you kind of seen them all.
Right.
But Tyler Bate was, like, next level. So, yeah, I thought Tyler Bate was going to be way more. I did. Yeah, a little bit of Daniel Bryan, too. Yeah, you saw. It was, like, he just had so many styles he was blending. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing a little while ago he is dealing with an injury. Right. And you said, why do I think Pete is overrated? I just told you why. I wouldn't say he's a 1-trick pony. I'd say he's like a 3-trick pony. He'd be a good, like, if it was baseball, he'd be a good middle reliever. He'd be a good middle reliever. He won't be the guy that opens the game for you. He won't be the guy that closes the game for you. He'll be the guy to keep the guys off the bases and get you to the actual closer. So I could have definitely seen him being a big figure in the IC title division, but here we are. Here he is saying, I'm no one's Butch.
Mm-hmm.
Try it. 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 Try it.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is just garbage. I'm sorry. All right, Damage Control interview backstage to talk up their semifinal matches in the WWE Women's IC title tournament and how they intend to win and face each other. WWE, they back to doing the indicating shit again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, they're back to doing that indicating shit again. They got away from it for a little while, didn't they?
At least for a month.
Dude, now they're right back to this indicating bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you saw this promo, you were like, oh, one of them's not winning.
Yep. And I think we already know who, because you know who is in the tournament.
And I'm going to bring up something that ain't no conspiracy theory. It's just something that if you didn't notice it, you're a dumbass. I'm going to bring it up in a second. We got Dakota Kai going against Zoey Stark in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament semifinals, women's IC title tournament semifinals. Dakota Kai won with the detonator kick. This match was dude, this shit was not good.
No.
I don't see what
super sloppy.
Dude, I don't see what Dakota Kai simp seeing her. Like, even just from a wrestling standpoint, I don't see what they see in her.
Well, and I think I said this a couple weeks ago. All the Liv Morgan simps switched over to Dakota.
Oh, they definitely migrated to Dakota.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because it was a time where you couldn't get on Twitter without seeing something about fucking Liv Morgan, even when she wasn't on TV.
Mm-hmm. And now it's Dakota Kai.
Yeah, dude, Dakota Kai simps annoy the shit out of me. Because she ain't all that damn good looking. And her wrestling skills are aight. Not even average. They just aight. The best move she got in her arsenal, and I've said this before, is that scorpion kick. And the only reason why it even looks so good is because she's so slim. She's built like a damn scorpion.
Yep.
Okay, but it happened. We get a retrospective video package about Raw's time on USA Network. That was very well done. Credit where credit is due. That was very well done. I like that video package a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we see Adam Ball chatting with Seth Rollins backstage, and Seth Rollins finally decided to wear some clothes for men. It took a whole year for him to finally wear something that looks like a man would wear it. Oh my God.
And even that's questionable.
No, it was fly, bro. I ain't no hater. The suit was fly. It was fly. I personally wouldn't wear it because I'm just not a fan of wearing white. I'm just not. It get dirty.
Wasn't there yellow in it too? Like,
no, it was gold. It was a gold sequence.
Oh, it was gold.
Yeah,
okay.
it was gold. I wouldn't wear. I can't wear white. It gets dirty too fucking fast. And then once it gets dirty, it kind of stays dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning white clothes is just a lot. It just
yeah.
I'm not a fan of white clothes. I'm just not. I'm just fucking not. Like if I'm painting or something, I'll wear a white tee. But like, y'all really will never see me in a white tee for real. It just I don't know. But no, it was a fly suit. If it was any other color, I might have liked it. But yeah, there you have it. All right, next up, the Judgment Day make their entrance to a new theme song that if that shit didn't sound like insert generic music into a 90s West Coast blaxploitation movie.
Mm-hmm.
Can they fire them motherfuckers that make them themes, dog?
I thought their contract was up. Is today their last day and like, we're going to put out this shit as we go out the door?
Dog, I think they call it Def Rebel because nobody on that fucking panel can hear.
No.
Seriously, nobody at them soundboards can fucking hear.
Was this their first theme? Like when Adam was in the group?
No, it was a brand new theme. It was a brand new thing. And it just sounded so, dude, it sounded like they got the inspiration from like a fucking Joyner Lucas song and like a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas loading screen song and just merged the two.
Yeah.
Oh, and this might piss some people off because I know there's some people that are fans of him. Joyner Lucas is in that pool of rappers for me that I don't believe in calling rappers, you know, lyrical miracles and stuff like that, because that's a rap style, like lyrical miracle, spiritual individual. Like I won't say he's lyrical miracle, but he's so boring to fucking listen to. And people might be like, oh, then what you like? You probably like all that hood music. No, I actually don't. I actually don't. If y'all saw my playlist, y'all'd be like, oh, you actually like good music. Like, you really like good music. I'd be like, yep. My music taste is excellent.
And wide-ranging.
Yeah, what Joyner Lucas is not. He's for 15-year-old white boys that want to feel like they're depressed. Same thing with Logic. Same thing with Eminem, modern Eminem. I cannot listen to Joyner Lucas. I can't. That is like, dude, man, look, I'd rather watch the pubic hairs grow on a fat bitch. I just can't. I can't. In my veins, like all that. That's I call it scaring the hoes music. Like if I'm gonna listen to somebody that's in that lane, I'm gonna listen to like MF Doom. I'm gonna listen to like A Tribe Called Quest. I'm gonna listen to the originators. I'm not gonna listen to people doing a really shitty commercial imitation of it. Is that wrong? I can't do it. And people are like, but he could really rap though. I'm like, that's cool. I know he went viral with that little shit he did with Eminem last year and all that. I get it. My mom has sent it to me. Like, I get it. But it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, MF Doom is great. Doomsday is my shit. Dude, I could listen to Doomsday anywhere. MF Doom is my shit, but bro, I cannot do that goddamn boring commercialized lyrical miracle shit. I can't. All right? And y'all shouldn't either. That shit will bore you to tears. Yeah, I know some people that like Joyner Lucas though, so I ain't gonna. If you like them, you like them. Okay. Harlow said you are right about Joyner Lucas. Yeah, I can't, bro. I can't, bro. That gated community rap. I can't listen to that gated community rap. I can't. Like, it just don't register with me. Yeah, all that fucking gated community rap. All that goddamn, I wish I didn't have rap, but I have it at the same time so I can split my veins and open it up and see the blood of rap in my vein. Like, nah, shut up. Shut up. You grew up in a great community. Shut up. Shut up. Sitting here using words that motherfuckers that actually been through shit don't even use. This motherfucker, did you say soliloquy? How am I supposed to listen to you rap after you say soliloquy? It's a song over. Warner, for me, song over.
Yeah.
Song over.
I agree.
I hear you say soliloquy, song over. Song over. Song damn over. Yeah, upper suburbs rap. Yeah, like I said, gated community rap. If you lived in Illinois, y'all would get this. Winnetka rap.
Barrington.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Naperville rap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Hillsdale.
Yeah, oh God, Jesus Christ. And to a way lesser and more country extent, Bourbonnais. Said gated community rap is growing. No, it's not. Who where? Where?
In the gated communities?
Please, motherfucker. Modern R&B is okay. No, it is not. No, Xavier, I disagree. Oh, no, brother. No, brother. No. This is a conversation me and my mom would have all the time when she was still with us. Bruh, if it ain't women, if it ain't bitter bitch music or rappers that want to sing, R&B ain't even what it was, bro. Like, nah, homie. That we gonna disagree on that one. No. Absolutely not. And you know what bitter bitch music is. When I say that, you know what that is. You know what I'm talking about. You said that was your, wait. Okay, that was your sarcasm? Okay, I hope so. Said Malibu's Most Wanted rap. Yeah. Okay, if you knew I would mention it, I don't even know why you said it, because, boy, R&B is not where it used to be, homie. It's not. It's going to make a comeback, though. R&B is too great of a genre to not make a comeback. It's too great of a genre. It's going to make a comeback. All right, but moving on, guys. We got AAR Priest. Okay, Team Triple H favorites. Let's just say that. AAR Priest and the War Raiders, Team Triple H favorites, going against floating on the ocean, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and JD Squarehead. AAR Priest and the War Raiders won.
What a shock.
By pinfall.
I was shocked that the favorites won.
By pinfall with hell from AAR Priest on Dominic Mysterio.
Boy, I'm glad he's just such a masterful wrestler that this won't hurt him at all.
If you don't stop. That's taking sarcasm a little too damn far. Jesus Christ. Post-match, Finn Balor attacks AAR Priest and beats him down with an assist from Carlito, targeting his leg until the War Raiders make the save. Does anybody care about this?
No. This feud has gone on way too long. Way too long. No one cares. You're just trotting out this over and over and over again, thinking you're going to get a great reaction when you don't. No one cares. And I know Dominic can only wrestle once a quarter. God forbid if we don't get him on once a quarter wrestling.
But wait a minute. Xavier, you asked a question you know the answer to. You said, when is last great decade of R&B music? You know the answer to that question. The 2000s was good. It wasn't great. It was good. It was damn good. 2000s was the last good one. But the last great one? The 90s. Be fucking for real. Like, you know the answer to that question. Come on now. Why you gotta wait? Kaz, why you gotta lay off the drinking before a show? What make you think he drunk?
Yeah, I haven't had a drink. I honestly haven't had a drink since me and Daryl hung out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, you might need one.
Yeah, I might need one.
You might need one. Shit.
Especially after tonight's show.
Yeah, man. You see, I'm trying to talk about anything else to keep from talking about this damn shit.
Yeah, I know.
Lord. All right.
The Lions won, I think.
Okay, good for the potential Lions. the potential house cats.
I mean, they were tied last time I looked, so I'm just going to say they won.
Right, just change the name of the team. Go House Cats.
Motor City Kitties.
Motor City Kitties? That's fucking stupid. Talking about Motor City Kitties. Oh, man. But Jay, I can't cut a promo. Uso runs into Adam Ball backstage. Pierce says he walked Solo Sikoa out of the building. Where did he find him? Why do we never see this shit on camera? Like,
Solo, are you there, Solo?
Oh no, there's a
Dear
turban.
Solo.
I see a turban.
Dear Solo, I'm gonna walk you out the building just so you don't get hurt.
Right. Like in the Attitude Era, they would show you Stone Cold getting walked out the building by police.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Okay. And then but he didn't stop there, Werner. He personally escorted Drew McIntyre out as well. Oh my God. But he knows Jay Cokehead wants a fight, so he's got one next week. Jay Cokehead versus Drew McIntyre. If Jay Uso goes over Drew McIntyre.
You know what? To be serious, if Jay Uso goes over Drew McIntyre, got to get a title shot. Him versus Gunther, let's go.
Oh, no.
Royal Rumble, let's go.
Oh,
Jay
no.
Uso versus Gunther.
That match would suck. Oh, no. Oh.
Should that be night 1 of the Royal Rumble or night 2 of the Royal Rumble?
How about night these nuts of the Royal Rumble? Good God. Ew. Gunther versus Jay Uso. That gave me the ick. I got a bad taste in my damn mouth after you saying that shit. Ugh. Oh, that'd be so bad. Say if they keep adding matches to the Netflix show, Werner may be on to something Raw 4 hours. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He could be on to something. But guess what? He ain't going to be on the stream.
What's all that shit for nothing?
He ain't going to be on a goddamn stream. Neither am I. You got me fucked up. Like, you got me 30 degrees of fucked up.
Well, I loved when they said at the beginning of the show, Wade Barrett's like 90 minutes of commercial free to Raw. And then like 55 minutes in, let's have a commercial.
Is he selling beer?
Yes, he is. Because I'm Wade Barrett.
Oh, Tullamore do commercial ass voice. Jesus. Oh, don't. I was already having a hard time just even thinking about the match. Marlo gonna say the promos for Gunther Jay Uso would be Duke Juice on steroids. Oh, God. Y'all want me to actually vomit on stream.
You chop, me yeet. Watch this.
Oh, no. You are street trash? I don't know you. I am Gunther.
I am the one who listens to suburban R&B.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Why did y'all put that thought in my head? Why did y'all do that? I couldn't bear it. Oh my God.
Now that I'll agree with. Moxley Mike says next week's Raw won't have a match over 7 minutes. I can
said that though.
Yeah.
We said that we wouldn't be shocked if the wrestling is under 30 minutes on that show.
Mm-hmm.
That show on Netflix is going to be segment heavy.
Mm-hmm.
That show is going to be segment heavy. It's going.
Austin's probably going to show up.
Yeah.
Dwayne will have to show up.
It's going to feel like an NWO Nitro.
Yeah.
Y'all, that's what I'm saying. If they do go 4 hours, y'all ain't getting no show out of us.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Hate to say it. Good morning. Where you live, Leroy?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I mean, on the East Coast, it is after midnight.
Leroy is in a Cambodian jungle.
He's excited for the Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Gunther match.
This motherfucker got just enough signal to come into the stream from his treehouse. Oh, man, that's crazy. All right, man, let's keep going. We see CM Punk checking his watch in the locker room. All right, man. All right, but Seth Rollins is all right, man. Okay. All right. Next up, Werner. WWE confirmed, bro. WWE confirmed. Stand up for WWE. It's confirmed. I'm going to say this like I would be talking to a homie of mine. Penta, I hope you know what you're doing, bro. I hope you know what you're doing, homie. I'm going to leave it at that. No, because again, I like Penta. I respect his talent. All I'm gonna say, I hope you know what you're doing, homie.
Yeah.
I do. Cause man, you don't even know what's finna happen, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he signed on the dotted line, and he has no clue what is about to happen.
Yep.
And worse off, I actually think he's gonna come in as a heel.
Yep.
And I'm almost positive his first feud is probably gonna be with Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
And if he comes in as a babyface, I don't know. It might be against Dominic Mysterio. But he's going to run the gauntlet of Mysterios.
But who's going to talk for him? He doesn't have a hype man.
Jose, the assistant, posted a smug little emoji face on Twitter, so it's probably going to be him.
Oh.
Penta, I don't got no other words, bro. I'm shaking my head because I'm just like, man, that grass is greener syndrome. You gonna learn the hard way, homie.
And you know who else is going to learn the hard way? While he's sitting at home? Rey Fenix.
Because he gonna watch it play out.
Uh-huh.
He got about, 8-9 months to watch it all play out.
I think 10 or 11.
Yeah. He gonna damn it until like this time next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be running to Tony. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know what they were going to do to my brother. They promised us gold.
They gonna make an
and we got shit instead.
I'm telling you, Ray, they gonna make an example of your brother, homie.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna make an example of your brother.
On a level we have never seen before.
It's gonna look all shiny and cool the first couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, after that,
Speed Championship
you funny
incoming.
as shit. It's funny because I could actually see it happening though. Oh, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time. David Scrimshaw.
There we go.
I haven't seen that name in a minute. That's like a what? That's like a what? Year one viewer?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen that name in a long time. What is going on to David Scrimshaw? Marlo said it's gonna get real ugly. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. For Rey Fenix and Conan fucking up this transition,
Yep.
they gonna make an example out of Penta, dude.
Yep.
He's gonna be damaged goods before his brother even gets there. Then they gonna undergo a resurgence, and then it's gonna go right back to
Mm-hmm.
You can see it. You can see it coming a mile away.
How long before Penta loses to Miz?
Oh,
Under 8 months. Penta loses to Miz.
Oh, or
Over, under, what do you got?
Karrion Kross.
Oh,
man. We got to use the YS6 as a barometer, no?
yeah, we do.
Because if they poorly booked a dead man's legacy within what, under a year,
Yeah,
we got to think Penta stands no chance.
that's what I'm saying. Over under 8
Months,
Yep.
based off the Wyatt 6, I would have to take the under.
Okay.
Just based off the Wyatt 6, I would have to take the under. Do you want to explain to David Scrimshaw? Because I'm not going to go back through the first segment. We already talked about it.
They turned heel.
Right.
That's why they're booing him.
Wow. We got over 200 plus people watching right now. God damn it. That's what I'm
There
talking
we go.
about. Hell yeah. Good
Hit
shit.
the like button over on Twitter
Yeah,
or X or whatever you want to call it.
we over here killing it. Chloe said, I hope Penta doesn't get fed to the boring bloodline. She doesn't know.
Transfer portal.
She doesn't know. You don't know, do you? You don't know what company you watch. Oh, man, are you shitting me? Are you joking? Do you honestly think Penta ain't gonna catch that solo Sokol Slaw? Man, look. Look what happened to Dragon Lee, here then gone. But I think they're gonna make an example out of Penta, though.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I think they're gonna make an example out of Penta. Just because of how bad his brother fucked this up.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna stick it to Penta something fierce. And let's just say this too. I wanted to say this. It is gonna be so weird seeing him on WWE television.
It really is.
It was weird seeing Jade Cargill for like the first few months on WWE television. It didn't even feel right.
Yeah.
In a way, it still doesn't. But I don't think Penta is ever gonna feel right. Pause.
Mm-mm.
It's just not gonna look away. I don't know. Said big under. Marlo said big under. It'll probably be Karrion Kross.
Lucha Underground resurgence.
If you don't drop dead, man. You don't get your whole Penta versus Scarlett Bordeaux. No, I'm playing.
Next week on SmackDown for ratings. They got to get a ratings pop.
And me and Werner discussed this, but this is like a bigger issue than people are actually like y'all not getting it. Y'all know Penta is going to have to slice off like 60% of his moveset, right?
Minimum.
He's going to be
minimum.
Dude, he's going to be wrestling like damn Jey Uso by the time they get through with his moveset.
Mm-hmm.
His moveset is going to be super kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Super kicks, chops, the glove throw, because you know the WWE universe is going to love that glove throw spot.
Oh, and that'll be merch.
Yeah, you know they're going to love that because
they'll be selling the gloves and the hat and the mask.
Yeah, I always thought that spot was a very WWE-esque spot. So they going to love that. So they'll put him and Chody together, then Michael Cho rewrite their history. Oh. Okay, let's move on. I got that sick feeling again. All right, Werner. Back from commercial. Ludwig Kaiser's in the ring and on the mic. What would happen?
He cut a promo talking about how he was A+ and everything, and that he is European elegance.
No such thing exists.
Right. He demanded Ron Breaker show up, but instead Sheamus showed up and didn't waste any time in attacking Kaiser. Kaiser tried to take advantage with a rake to the eye, but that didn't last long, and he found himself in the Brogue Kick. After that, we go backstage with the locker room leader, Rey Mysterio.
You a fucking troll. Jesus Christ.
Locker room leader, Rey Mysterio.
Yes, the 5'4" locker room leader.
Locker room leader, Rey Mysterio gave Otis encouragement after his great effort against Chad Gable earlier tonight. As Alpha Academy left, the New Day shows up. And Mysterio began condescendingly mocking the New Day. Mysterio then issued a challenge to Woods and Kofi Kingston for a tag match, which was promptly accepted. The next week, we get Rey Mysterio and mystery partner. I wonder who that could be. I wonder. Maybe Zero Mero? I don't know.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. They're doing exactly what we said they were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And one of two things are going to happen. Penta's going to turn heel on Rey Mysterio to start a feud, or Rey and Penta are going to be a tag team until the other Rey gets there.
Yep.
Go ahead, man. This shit is so fucking predictable.
Up next, we have the other Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament semifinal, where it was Lyra Valkyria versus IYO SKY. Oh, I'm sorry, IYO SKY.
I still hate that name with a passion.
I hate that name with a passion. To make a long story short, Sky's O'Connor roll was reversed into a bridging pin by Valkyria, and that was it. That was the pin, 1, 2, 3. It is now Lyra Valkyria, aka Becky Lynch Jr., in the Women's Intercontinental Championship Finals against Dakota Kai.
Now stop the presses. Now, if you think Lyra Valkyria getting this sudden push isn't in conjunction with Becky Lynch returning, that was what I was saying earlier. If you don't believe that, you might be a dumbass. You might be stupid. Becky Lynch is on the horizon of coming back, and all of a sudden, Lyra Valkyria is getting a push. Yeah. WWE, y'all couldn't hide an agenda in the ocean. Y'all couldn't hide an agenda in the wreckage of the Titanic. I'm going to go deeper. Y'all couldn't hide an agenda in the Challenger fucking deep. Do y'all think people just don't, like, notice? Is that what it is? Y'all just think people just ain't paying attention? Or, like, what do y'all think? And Lyra Valkyria, no matter how hard you try, she's never going to get over with the crowd because everybody can see she's fucking Becky Lynch with a concussion.
Yep.
Everybody can see it. Yeah, they trying to be sneaky. Like no. Stop, WWE. Said Lyra wins next week and Becky comes out to congratulate her. You know why I'm laughing? Because you're probably fucking right.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I'm saying it. Dakota Kai needs it more. We've seen the Lyra Valkyria push, and we've seen that it just doesn't work.
Wasn't she MNXT Women's Champion too?
Yeah, because Becky stole the belt from Tiffany Stratton just to hand it off to
Oh, that's right.
Lyra
I forgot
Valkyria.
about that. Yeah.
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 Oh, that wasn't political. That didn't hurt Tiffany Stratton. 5 minutes later.
Yeah, right.
Shit. Fast forward to right the fuck now. Tiffany Stratton is fucking directionless and she has the Money in the Bank briefcase. That wasn't gonna hurt Tiffany. I was like, okay, we'll see about that.
Take Becky out of the equation. Tell me the difference between Lyra Valkyria and Liv Morgan.
Oh, I could give you one really quick, easy one.
Oh, okay.
Liv actually has a marketable look.
Okay.
Outside of that, is really no difference.
Okay.
But the Liv you can actually market. Lyra Valkyria, I repeat, looks like Becky Lynch with Down syndrome. And no, I'm not backing off of that. No, I don't feel bad for saying it. It's true. I'll say the shit that y'all afraid to say. Every time you look at the girl, she looks like a fucking airhead. It looks like the lights are on, but nobody's home. Like, even when she's playing to the crowd, she just looks empty. She's like, oh, look at all these people. Wow. Wow. Oh, I think I got to go wrestle now. Okay, let me get in the ring. She looks like a dumbass. She looks like she's on the spectrum. Oops. Am I saying the quiet part loud? Y'all be too afraid to speak the truth, boy. I'm not, man, that shit, man, I am not afraid to speak the truth. And don't get me wrong, she could be the nicest person on planet Earth. I told y'all, I'm not above admitting when I'm wrong. Shit, Becky Lynch and Charlotte, when I met them, they were real nice to me. I can't say nothing about them as people, But like as a character, Lyra Valkyria looks like a fucking dumbass. But continue, Warner. Let's finish this show up. Let's finish up 2024 strong.
All righty, we have the so-called Seth Rollins CM Punk face-off. Both egos in the building at the same time. Oh my God!
Oh,
The biggest egos in WWE.
oh, it's so many holes we could poke in this, Warner. Warner, it's so many holes we can poke in this promo.
Yeah.
Warner, we could Swiss cheese the fuck out of this promo. You know, Warner, you know the planet is corroding.
Yes.
When Seth Rollins absolutely, positively outclassed CM Punk on the damn microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know what the main difference was? We were talking about differences just a second ago.
Yes, we were.
You want to know what the main difference was? Everything Seth Rollins was saying was rooted in truth and facts.
Yes, it was.
Everything CM Punk was saying was rooted in lies and ego.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Seth Rollins mollywopped CM Punk on that fucking microphone.
Yes, he did. I was shocked. I didn't think he had it in him. I really didn't.
Like, just whooped him on the fuck. Like, Mike Tyson first round knockout type shit on the microphone. He was hitting him with everything that me and Werner have been saying for like the past year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're grifting. You can't let this go. You're a hypocrite. You ain't had no motherfucking kids yet, which is basically insinuating that what I just said on the last review. He's a beard and he's only around to fund his wife's hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason why she's sticking around. And that might, and look, that marriage, remember I said it, that marriage might start becoming compromised real soon too. Because guess who just got announced for Big Event New York, the little convention, the little signing convention in New York?
AJ?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
She taking convention dates now, homie? So that means one of two things. Either your spending habits are getting out of control and she getting ready to leave your ass, or she about to just start gathering up her independence and she gonna leave your ass. Because when is the last time AJ Lee has done a convention?
Who talked to AJ? Who spilled? Was it Jade or was it Cora? or was it Roxanne?
Werner's being a cheeky bastard based off of what he know I told him off of camera. Like Werner knows what's going on. It's some inside information that I cannot say on stream, but Werner is plugged in. He knows what's going on. Somebody talked.
Somebody talked.
And I told
Question
Werner.
Is who?
And Werner, didn't I tell you this was gonna happen?
Yes, you did.
I told him off camera. Because I told you, I got inside sources everywhere in wrestling. We could blow, almost gave free promo. We could blow all these other motherfuckers out the water tonight. I don't say that to be fucking, I don't know, arrogant. I don't know if that falls under arrogance. If I started utilizing my sources to make a website and got some website hosting and all that, please, these other websites would cease to exist. I'm tapped in for real. And I told Werner just a month ago, dog, it's some shit going on. And he knows. That's why he's being so fucking cheeky about it right now.
Just want to know who talked.
Because he knows something you don't know, and he's got something to tell you. Oh, man, but no, when I saw her get announced for that event, I said, uh-oh. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, of course, they're older. So, of course, they're going to do the keep up public appearances thing. You know, that's what older couples do. They'll show up at a couple events together, maybe a Blackhawks game or something. But AJ's starting to pack her bags, homie.
Mm-hmm.
And her signing on for that convention is definitely a step in that direction. Just saying. And that also means she probably knows she gonna get a bag in that divorce.
Yeah.
She like, so let me just go ahead and get some little extra money while I'm at it. It's like in football. When a defensive player jumps off sides, what does that mean for the quarterback, Warner? What does that mean?
5 yards.
No, it's a free play. Like if they jump.
Yeah, it's a free play, but still it's 5 yards.
Yeah. That's what AJ's doing right now. It's a free play. She's by her sign on for that convention, she's exercising a free play. Remember I said it. Y'all gonna come back to me and be like, damn. I predicted the Britt Baker shit, and I knew about the Britt Baker shit. Came on here and told y'all about that. Mark my words on this shit. Telling you. But keep going with this promo, sir. Well, if you want to summarize it, I'm fine with that too.
At one point, Seth said Punk took his ball and went home. Punk fired back and said that's the biggest bootlicker cliche planted lie he's ever heard.
Which made no sense.
Ever at all.
You being there is a bootlicker cliche. You literally standing in the ring is a bootlicker cliche.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk, I would have said that. I would have went off script. I would have said that. I would have been like, do you know where you standing right now, dude? But go ahead.
Punk asked if Stone Cold took his ball and went home. Did Becky take her ball and go home? Because now we're just threading the needle now. Rollins fired back, saying Becky took a break to take care of a kid, something he doesn't know anything about. Rollins then continued to take a dig at Punk by going on Cole Cabana's podcast. Are we going to get a press conference about that again?
Bro, it was a moment in this promo where you saw that Hangman Adam Page look in his eyes.
He was ready.
It was a moment. I want you to keep going. It was a moment where I saw that look in his eyes where I was like, uh-oh, I don't think Seth was supposed to say that.
Mm-hmm.
It was one thing. Keep going.
The Cole Cabana podcast to complain about WWE, then signing with the competition and asked him how that worked out for him.
There it is.
Yep, right there.
That hit CM Punk right where it hurts. That you look at CM Punk's face when that line dropped. That's all I ask of. That's going to be my homework to everybody in this comment section right now. Go look at CM Punk's face when Seth Rollins dropped that line.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same look CM Punk had on his face when Hangman Page started shooting on him in that ring. It's the same look. I don't think Seth was supposed to say that. And I don't think he was supposed to acknowledge AEW as competition either.
Yeah.
Because now the WWE drones are really finna turn on Seth.
Yeah.
Because he called AEW competition.
Mm-hmm.
The drones
How dare you?
Mark my words, the drones are going to turn on Seth for that.
Mm-hmm. Seth then stated he stayed in the trenches to help win the war. Because that's how revolutionaries are made. And he will not be little brothered by Punk because he's the big brother now.
Warner, who were they warring with?
I don't know. Monday Night Football?
What war were they in? WWE up until 5 years ago was running unopposed. What war? Now, that was the one line that I was like, oh, Seth, you lost me. He was doing good until that. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, Punk shot back by saying he left this place because of the guy in charge, someone who loved Rollins. He said that when he left, Rollins turned around and betrayed Roman Reigns and played victim for years. Pug stated that he came back because for 7 years, fans chanted his name, mostly during Rollins' TV time. Next week...
Oh, God. That was such a beta line.
Next week, the same arrows that were supposed to do him in, he now holds, and he's going to jam them right down Seth Rollins' corporate throat.
Who is he talking to?
I have no idea. I was trying to figure that out in that little 2 seconds before Rollins responded.
You know what would have been gangster? If Seth Rollins would have grabbed a full body mirror and just put it in front of CM Punk while he was talking.
You know?
That would have been so gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything CM Punk was saying, CM Punk has became everything he hates.
Yeah.
Now he's doing all the corporate skits, and he's running from the back from the shower, and now he's doing all of the hokey shit. Dude, you're talking about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But that AEW line was not in the script.
Yeah.
Look at CM Punk's damn face. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Rollins responded by saying maybe Punk was a pioneer once upon a time, but now it is clear he has become a cancer. And the only way to defeat the cancer is to cut it out. Rollins promised to burn Punk to the ground next week on Raw on Netflix. And that was the show.
Look. The drones are going to turn on Seth Rollins for acknowledging AEW's competition.
How dare he?
CM Punk is at an all-time low in his professional life and soon to be his personal life. WWE is ice cold going into this Netflix debut.
Mm-hmm.
Penta is about to get fucked.
Here's is he gonna get fucked worse than Grand Metalik? That's all I want.
No, I think this is gonna be Sin Cara levels, dude.
Ooh.
Because you know what happens when you tell a wrestler that doesn't know how to slow down? They start making mistakes.
Yeah.
You ain't heard nothing about no Sin Cara, well, Mystico. You ain't heard nothing about no Mystico botching since he left WWE. All the stuff that Penta does, he does at full speed. They're going to tell him to slow down, and he's going to have some really bad performances. May not be the first performance. I think that first performance, they're going to let him go all out. But WWE, goddamn. We went 2 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up. -10. -10, -10, -10, -10, -10. My moment of the night. Seth Rollins actually putting a verbal mirror in front of CM Punk. Because, and I'm going to tell y'all why that's so important. Because CM Punk is going to crash out any day now. In all of these promos that people have been cutting on him since he's been back, Drew McIntyre, Seth, all of those promos are going to make sense. That's probably going to be the only thing to make sense in WWE in the last, 10 years. All these promos are going to make sense soon enough. They're going along to get along with CM Punk right now because CM Punk is playing good boy because he don't want his treats taken away.
Right.
But we know CM Punk. This is not going to end well. And just like his first run there, you're starting to slowly but surely see him get pushed down the card.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what happens when CM Punk gets pushed down the card. Oh, no, Seth Rollins definitely said some stuff that he needs to look at himself, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when he, just even calling him corporate or anything like that, dude, stop. And then that war line was just, come on, Seth. What war? What war is WWE fault?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. That's all I got. Go ahead.
-10. No moment. There really was nothing.
All right, now it's time for The last clear the air of 2024. Clear the air. Make 2025 your year.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck New Year's resolutions. Fuck, I'm going to do this on the first. Fuck all. Make it a point to do whatever it is you want to do in this life now in 2025. Make it happen all 365. That's what this year was for me. 2023, I lost my mom. That year feels like a lost year to me. 2024, I came back and did a lot of stuff that I never thought I would do. Met a lot of people I never thought I would meet. Got words of encouragement and love from people I never thought I would get it from. Got physical love from some people I never thought I'd meet or get it from. You got to make your dreams happen. As cliche as it sounds, you got to get after them. You're not going to get after them writing it down in a fucking notebook. You're not going to get after them talking about them to your friends that don't want to see you achieve them in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go for it. Guys, I done spent well over, 300 plus hours traveling this year just for this channel. That's why when it comes to support, I ask for it so much is because I feel like we deserve it. And if y'all don't want to support, make way and make room for people who will come in here and support the show. On all levels, not just likes, not just comments, not just donations, the whole thing. Make room for those people. Because that's going to be my energy in 2025. 0 contributions, that's what I'm going to give you right back. Okay? But do what you want to do today. And do it, and then once you get done doing it today, do it for the rest of the year. And that's why I want to clear the air on.
Don't get upset with things you cannot control.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of people out there that like to be control freaks.
Mm-hmm.
And certain things, Daryl, I'm sure you're a control freak on, I'm a control freak on, but there's just some things we cannot control, and we should not get upset about the things that we cannot control. No matter how hard we try to control them or can control them.
Especially if it's a person.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a person. You gotta learn to let people go.
Mm-hmm.
For real. No, that's good. That's a good one. That is a good one. Man, accepting the things you can't control is hard for some people.
It really is.
It's hard. It's a difficult thing for some people. I can't tell you how many people I do consultations for that. They got a problem with letting go of shit they ain't got no control over. And it sucks because these are people that are high value, that you would think that they would just be living life in abundance. But no, they stuck on somebody they were dealing with 7 years ago. It's sad. It's sad. So that's a good one. That is a damn good one. I'm seeing people saying -10, the raw -10, they got nothing. Yeah, man, don't even waste your time. I'm going to add a little bonus to my clear the air. Invest your energy in things that require it.
Yeah.
Because there was a time where me and Werner would come on these shows and you damn near see sparklers coming out our asses when it came to WWE, because we wanted to bring the excitement and all that stuff. But man, you don't have to fake anything. And not to say we were faking, because it was definitely genuine. But like, you just saying in general, you don't have to fake excitement for anything. If you don't like something, it's okay to say you don't fucking like something.
Mm-hmm.
Because we live in an era and a society today where people want to tell you what the fuck, like, oh, you gotta like this. Oh, man, like what you like. All right? Straight up. Cool. People, Xavier Jones came in with his rating late, said -10 WWE, disappointed. That was a caveman message if I've ever fucking seen one. You should have put UGG at the end of that motherfucker. All right, y'all. Man, 2 hours and 38 minutes. We gave y'all some good work tonight.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, it's about that time. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, signing off for the rest of 2024, that is. It is the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, and just your boy, Mr. Stark, sign.
The big of football worldwide, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all, and see y'all in 2025.
Happy New Year.
That's right.